We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Give a lot of credit to Jordan last year. Worked through a bunch of injuries over the course of the season. Remember, the Packers were down and had to claw themselves back to the playoffs. And this kid's averaged almost 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns a year the last 2 years as a starter. A big reason why they've made the postseason both times.
Love going to air this out to start. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the Stix.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Love now off the play action. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Cowboys have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Dak now from the gun. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Prescott now on third down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
A 34-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now Love on the play fake. That's complete to Reed out left. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll be first down Packers.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Packers.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Short side option here. He's running left. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Putting a receiver in motion. Jacobs gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Love from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? On the sneak, it's Love. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Jordan Love, the touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
7, Cowboys 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. 1-8 Thomas now on the return. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the longtime vet Brian Anger on now. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Packers on top early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd down and 5. Play action, Love. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play fake, it's Love. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Brought down by Deron Bland.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Once more, it's Love. Has his man. It stops. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
First
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake. He'll throw. That's complete to Musgrave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Loves to throw again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. Has room inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
He brings it in. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hand off here to Jacobs. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. To the air with Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now lead by 10.
Green Bay.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Cowboys 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Dak off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Prescott now on third down. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Cowboys, first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Another throw for Prescott. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this third down play. Dak now from the gun. On him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
My God, I can't believe what I watched.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes out a 1-stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Matthew Golden ready to take over once again on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. First down throw. Here's Love. That's complete to Reed out left. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Packers. Looking at 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Throwing again. Love. Brought in right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stick it in the air. Love. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. On is the former All-Conference, sends him right up the middle, and he blocked it! Ball's gathered up inside the 35. And the big play for them wraps up just shy of the red zone.
You could see the vulnerability right up the middle from the jump, and that's exactly where the special teams attacked. Pressure got through, had a straight shot right at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
For a Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Love. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Love now on 1st and 10. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Once more, it's Love. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. McManus sends it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They've got first down from the 31. Down to the air here. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. The punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Kick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Love from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys about set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
Well, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. A handoff for Williams, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he did his part, got him 8 yards, sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun is Prescott. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Dak out of the pistol. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Prescott here from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action, Love. This is Reed working the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Up the gun they go with Williams. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Williams on the carry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. He's got a man left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Prescott takes off with it, and he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
To throw is Prescott. Jump off, caught by his back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Cowboys 20, Packers 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now well for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 28-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. And a Packer 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
He was tackled at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Able to get it to Reed. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a gain of 12 there, and it'll be first down, Packers.
First down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The go counter, it's Jacobs. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Love. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're gonna have first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
27. Packers 20.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Love from the gun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Packers losing by 7. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing again, Love. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers cut it to a point late in this one. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Here he is to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw it. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Complete to George Pickens. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Prescott takes off with it. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. A run with Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This a 39-yarder.
39-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.